Hello and welcome to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing, and if you have done so, please consider it's all free and hit the notification icon so you get notified as soon as I release a new video. Right, today we talk about my health benefits on carnivore, my personal health benefits, what I'm experiencing and which I can feel has dramatically improved. Right, let's go straight to the point. And the first one is lower blood sugar. So about 6 months ago I was still diagnosed with pre-diabetic, and so my hemoglobin A1C was 6.2. Then 3 months later we done another test. It was 6.1. So starting to improve. So I got another appointment scheduled next week, and then I think it's going to be around about 5.7, 5.8, because 2 weeks ago I had or even 3 weeks ago I had a really bad cold, and I also had then afterwards a sinus infection, and that of course brings the blood sugar up. It was around about 7. So it's all fine now. My fasting blood sugar, when I measure it, my finger prick test, is between 4.2 and 4.4. So I'm really happy with that. So yeah, that's all good news. So yeah, so the carnivore diet does work, no doubt about it. So okay, that's another thing I found is the brain fog is lifting, mental clarity is returning, better mental focus. That's what I find. It's improving. And also memory. Well, I have to talk about on another point with the memory, so I will just leave it as that at that moment. Mental clarity improving, brain fog lifting, so that's great. Another one what bugged me a long time. I had lower back pain for many years. It wasn't extreme. Well, in some cases, sometimes it was, where I had to wear like a belt for my lower back, but in general there was nearly always a pain there. Not enough for strong painkillers, but the ibuprofen and aspirin in some cases, and paracetamol, that sort of stuff. So, but now it's nearly gone, folks. It's nearly gone. Sometimes I have a tiny little twitch in the morning, but that's maybe 2 minutes, where it's very shallow. But apart from that, no pain. And I'm really chuffed about this, because I was waiting for this point to happen, or for this moment to happen, because they do say it does. The carnivore diet can do a lot of things, but the thing is, with my lower back, I had years ago, I think it must be about 20 years ago, I had a really bad injury on my back due to incorrect lifting. So I've done some damage, and since then I always suffered with lower back pain. So yeah, back pain, lovely. The other one, knee pain. I had trouble with my knees for a number of years, not constantly, not all the time, but when it came for about 2-3 months, and sometimes it was really painful. It's in the joint, and I put it down to information. Yeah. I don't know if it's arthritis or not, but I'm putting it down to inflammation because it wasn't there all the time. Yeah, and there was no specific like dampness or cold or warm. There was no trend there, so it was inflammation, the joint inflammation. So yeah, that's gone. I haven't had any trouble for months. That's gone. That's history. Lovely jubbly. Another one ticked off the list. Great. So it was mainly one knee, the right side. The left side occasionally, but mainly the right one. So yeah, so I'm really happy about this one. And the other one was also occasionally, maybe appeared every 3 months. Sciatica, hip pain. That sometimes come, sometimes quite painful, sometimes not too painful. But it just came and then stayed for a while and then just disappeared and come back, and so I was playing around. So, but nothing else to pinpoint to from weather or temperature or anything. Can't pinpoint. So the only thing I can put it down to is for inflammation and dropping the nerve. Sciatica, right. Another big one. Initially, it was weight loss, where I was after to lose some weight. I put some pictures up before and then after, and because it was about 5 years ago, yeah, where all of a sudden I just put on weight with no reason. I always was around about 66, 68 kilograms. I will convert it into pounds and put it up on the screen. And all of a sudden I just put on weight and went up to about 75, 77 kilograms. And this is where I thought something is wrong here. Something serious is happening. And this is where I would start with my research into the food and the well-being, and so then the journey began with Keto, Ketovore, Carnivore, and so yeah, so but no more problems, Sciatica. Yeah, so well, I was okay. That was already covered, Sciatica. Sorry. So now I'm down to 59.1 kilograms. Brilliant stuff. So I don't want to lose any more. I'm really happy, but I think it's actually flattened out now. But I do eat a lot of extra calories just to make sure I'm not putting any more weight, losing any more weight. So that's great stuff. And I got a scale that analyzes your body composition into fat, water, and all sorts of other stuff. Which I don't know how accurate it is, but it gives you some sort of idea. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. But I think I lost a muscle as well due to age related, because I listened to someone, it was the other day, I can't remember what the disease is called, but if you don't eat enough protein, you lose your muscles. And just by eating like 20-30 grams a day to service that insufficiency, it's not going to cut it. So I bumped it up to about 60 grams a day. Maybe it should be more, I don't know, I have to do some more research on it. So right, the other thing is energy. I find I have loads more energy. My muscle field, I have energy, but I think one of the factor is because I haven't eaten any seed or vegetable oil for now a year and a half. I mean, maybe there was some minute ones, and maybe some pork pate what I was eating, but it's only minute. No fry ups and all this. No, I just totally cut it out, and I think now the mitochondria is repairing with new cells, or the cells are replacing with new mitochondria which are healthy, not attacked or destroyed by the seed oil. So that's one factor. Plus the carnivore on top, I think it produces a lot of energy, and I actually feel sometimes I just want to jump in the air because just I have energy. So that's great stuff. So lots of long walks with the dog, and running around with the dog and playing with the dog. So no issues. It's great stuff. Great stuff. Yeah, I had stomach problems. What probably the symptoms pointed towards IBS. I never had any proper tests done, but it pointed to IBS. And of course there are loads of bloating and pain and this and that, and it's gone. Yeah, that went several months ago. It's gone, and it hasn't come back. No more issues, no bloating and all these big bellies, and no, my stomach feels fine. I think hopefully it repaired itself. Probably had leaky gut as well and all sorts. So no, that's all fine. That's all good. Yeah, no bloating, no acid reflux or heartburn. I used to have some terrible heartburn. Not all on occasions, but they were really, really painful. I thought I'm having a heart attack. Yeah. So that's out of the window. That's gone. So no indigestion, nothing for a long time. I feel the overall quality of life has improved because I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I'm 20 mentally. Yeah, physically I don't know if I probably would train or whatever. Yeah, I probably could do it, but no. I can do things. I mean, in the summer where I go mountain biking with my son. Okay, when he's gone. Then I'm trailing behind him. But it doesn't matter. My breathing is really, really good now. As I explained in my other video, I hardly use. I mean, the blue inhaler I haven't used for about 2-3 years. The other is mild steroid. About every week and a half, I use one puff. So it's all really, really good. But most of all, what I think, I had a lot of anxiety of cancer because my father had prostate cancer, and I know what his diet was. So, and then in the end he died from Parkinson's disease. So my thinking now is that if I eat the same diet as he is eating, there's a good chance I'm going to get a similar disease. So the same as with my mother. She was in the end the wheelchair. She couldn't walk anymore. She couldn't really talk. She doesn't recognize. So she had dementia, and so again, same diet, standard German diet is similar to the standard UK diet, the standard American diet. They're all very similar, the food pyramid. So now, am I going to get the diseases? I don't know. But I will do everything now I can to minimize the risks. That's all I can do. And that gives me peace of mind. And I don't worry about it. If it's going to happen, but at least I know I've done everything I could to prevent it. And that is the proper human diet. That's all you can do. Yeah. And regular exercise. I mean, I do a lot of walking my dog. I mean, in my job, I'm working in the kitchen as a supervisor, and I'm on my legs all day long, walking around, running around. So I don't sit still. I don't work on sitting down, so I get plenty of exercise throughout the day, and that's all I can do. And I'm happy with that. That gives me peace of mind. So, not worrying about any diseases, cancer, whatever, because we all know that all major diseases culprits are sugar, seed oils, refined carbohydrates. They're the culprits. So if you don't eat them, then the chances of you developing cancer or any other diseases becomes much, 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 much less, I believe. So, okay, then, and that brings us to now I'm in control of my food. Before the food was, or the food is in control of us, because we addictive to sugar, to carbs and all this. I was addict. Addict, yeah. I mean, pizzas, ice cream, all the lot. Even though I had exercise and whatever, but in the end it caught up with me, and all of a sudden you put on weight, you don't know why, and then you get insulin resistance, and I was then pre-diabetic. Luckily I caught it early, and it wasn't full-blown diabetic, so I was one of the fortunate ones. But yeah, so now I'm in control. I eat when I'm really, really hungry, until I'm satiated, and until I feel that's enough. Not like before, you eat and eat and you eat, you get your sugar rush, and you still eat until you actually can't eat no more. And then 40 minutes later, you look in the fridge and see what else you can eat. Well, look in the cupboard with cakes and biscuits and all this. No more. No more. That's it. We're done with that. So I'm in control of it. And now I feel I'm actually in harmony with my body, where the body signals me what he likes, dislikes. Or say if you get really, really hungry, then sometimes you think, oh yeah, I want some beef today, or maybe I want some pork today, or like today, I bought some pork steaks yesterday because I had beef the day before, but I didn't really feel like the pork steak. So, but I still had some bacons, pre-cooked bacon. I usually pre-cook it and then refry it with butter in the pan, and so I just cut it off a little bit, some other bit of ham. Put it in the butter, simmer it in the butter a little bit, and put 5 eggs in it. Scramble it in, lovely jubbly. And I really enjoyed it. I mean, I eat lots of eggs. Usually between 4 and 5 eggs a day, until my body says, you had enough for a while. And then I eat something else. So you just listen to your body will tell you. Because all the other noise is gone. The sugary noise is gone, the carb noise is gone, all the cake noise is gone. Now you just concentrate on your proper food. And so, yeah, so far, can't fault the carnivore diet. I'm glad I found it. And thanks to all the influencers out there, thanks to all the other doctors, the functional doctors, holistic doctors, like Dr. Eric Berg. There's loads of them out there, yeah. And so I'm grateful that through YouTube I managed to turn my life around. And the other one who actually, one of the first one I came to was Dr. Stan Ekberg. And he actually explained, he's very good in explaining into details, understandable details, like about your blood sugar, insulin resistance, fasting, and loads of other things. But yeah, he was my go-to when I first starting to lose weight and trying to investigate what's wrong with my body. So that's it. Nothing else to say. Thank you for watching, and we see you on the next episode. Bye bye.